So this week, we took it a little bit step further, took down some of the electrical, stripped down some of the pieces associated with that. I started this after having taken a lot of that out with my daughter. Not in the video here, but yeah, we worked through this. Got a little bit tight. You can see one spot we're working on there. The main line of wires goes right through a single hole, along with the cables going from the accelerator into the carburetor. So we work on that, take headlamp off there. Coming back to this, you can see I've got the labels marked at the various connection points, and you can see where I'm working. I've got to release the carburetor so that I can get the cables through first. The cables connecting the carburetor were pretty simple to disconnect. Took a little work to get one of the pieces off, but nothing too major. Disconnected the airbox connection, took the carbs off the motor, and that released it so that I could then pull those cables out of the tight spot. You can see out in the upper left, you can see where that line all goes into one. So I was able to get those cables pulled out, and that allowed me to pull the wires out a little bit connected. So that made it easier, but yeah, nice to open it up, pulling things out, not seeing any more damage than I saw before, so that's great. You can see now I've got the headlight off, got the wires disconnected, and I was able to work those wires out of the tight spot. It did get a little bit tricky. I had to make some maneuvering and adjustments and pull the different pieces together. Overall, pretty fun. I think this wiring assembly is fairly simple the way it is. I'm hoping I can get it back in there just as simply, but you can see it's basically one major nervous system coming out of there. I'll pull it out. You can catch a glimpse here in a second. Now with the electrical off, you're starting to see kind of that cafe racer look coming in. This is pulling my Honda CB650. That's a 1979. Pulling it down and really stripping it out. You can see I've opened up that back. I really like how it's looking now. Those carbs are out, the airbox is gone, and I would really like to keep that look. Probably put some pods on instead of the airbox. I'm not sure what that'll do to my tune. But yeah, you can see wiring. I've labeled everything that I can. I'm sure I've missed something as I do it. But headlight is off, blinkers are off. This is really coming together. I like this part. It's been a lot of fun. I think it's going to be challenging to take it off. I've got the gauges still connected to the wheel. Hopefully next week I can get those removed and strip down a bit further, probably take that front end off and really start to take it down to the frame. But it's been really interesting and pretty exciting so far. Trying to go a little bit slow so I know what I'm doing and can get it back together. But you know, that motor's looking pretty good. Probably needs cleaned up. I do think I'm going to have it rebuilt. I don't know that I'm going to do it myself. I'll probably have somebody, go in, clean it out, put some gaskets in. Some of that will depend on some of the people I talk to here that might be able to help me out. But overall, I think a lot of this work I am going to be able to do on my own. The frame's in really good shape. It's going to need some cleaning up and, take some of that little rust points down. But overall, excited to see how it goes. Thanks for watching.